Hey there and welcome to Buzzer. This video is going to give you a brief overview of the various tools that Buzzer provides to help you build the website that you need. Setting up your site is as simple as entering in the name that you would like to have for it, and then the dog will go ahead and build the site. And then you are dumped into this screen here, which allows you to select the basic look and feel of your site. We have a bunch of templates you can scroll through. As you select them, it'll preview it below. And so you can move around until you find one that you kind of like, and then go ahead and move to the next step in our little wizard. And when you get here, this is basically going to show you all of the features that you can enable on your site, and it comes with a whole bunch of them already enabled, so it sort of gives you a lot of building blocks out of the box. And you can also set up who is allowed to have access to these things. So I can add, say, contributors in my site are going to be able to post blog entries. You can do all of this stuff later. This is just part of the initial setup, but you can also come back and do features and permissions later on. Now, once you are done with that initial stuff, you're taken to this widgets page where you can set the layout for your site. You can add widgets. So you can see I've just added an image gallery widget here. And I can also change the settings on these widgets. And so if I go in here and swap out some of this information, I can change the look of this particular widget. Different widgets will have different settings. This has got thumbnails, and I'm going to change sort of the size and grid that I'm working with here. You can also set the visibility, whether I want this widget to appear everywhere on the site or if I only want it to appear on a particular page. And so I can actually change the layout per page on my site. And then now that I've saved that widget, you can see it updates it real time, and this is how I can continue to set up my site. Another thing that I can do is you can actually tweak the existing template. So I picked an initial template, but then I can use this design tool to actually make changes to that and customize it a little bit more. So I can do things like changing the font throughout the site. I can upload logo, various images, header image, background images on the site. You can use, if you know CSS, you can add your own CSS right through the interface so that you can control how it looks. Creating content on your site is very simple as well. Once you've got everything set up and looking the way you want, you can create content and you'll get just a little pop-up box depending on what kinds of different things. So this is just a blog entry, so I can put in my title and go ahead and put in the text. There's free tagging enabled, and I'll do all of that stuff, hit post, and as soon as I do that, it becomes part of the site. And in addition to just the basics of like a blog, there are lots of different kinds of content. So if I wanted to create an album, I could do this and upload songs to it. And so different types of content will have different customized forms so that you can really get the information entered the way that you want it. And another nice thing, instead of just being confined to what Buzzer gives you out of the box, you can also create your own custom forms. So if you wanted to create your own like review content type, you can do that. Managing your content is also pretty straightforward. You have a nice list of everything on the site. You can delete or edit them. You can also do bulk operations, so I can select multiple items and say delete them all at the same time or unpublish them all at the same time if I want. In addition to creating individual pieces of content, you can also create your own listing pages, and so choosing how you want to display your content. So in this example here, I'm just creating a new page on my website that is going to be a list of all of my different galleries, because I can have more than one image gallery, say. And so it's a few pointy clicks, and now I have this new list of all of my photo galleries. And then I can also change the menu items. Adding a new page adds a new menu item for me, and through just a simple drag and drop interface I can change the menu items and even create drop-down menus simply by dragging them into the right place. While you're building your site, you're in offline mode so that the whole world can't see it while you're building. And once you're ready to go, you can simply go ahead and publish it. Another important feature is that if you decide that you don't want to stay with Buzzer anymore, you can always export your site and take it with you. It's your website after all. So those are some of the major features that we have at Buzzer, but there are lots of other things that are tucked in there as well, and they're all designed to help you build the website that you need quickly and easily. So to get more information, go check out buzzer.com.